very good. So why is it that when you go to bring your goods and services, Abi, you go and bring your goods and services at maybe 13 cedis. Now, when they increase the dollar, by the time you were going to bring your goods, the dollar was, maybe you bought it at 16 cedis. Let's take it that way. And then when you brought those goods, the dollar rise to 17 cedis. Why are you then increasing it? Why are you increasing your goods? If you are telling us that because you were at the time you were going to bring your goods and services, the dollar was 16 cedis, and for that matter, the dollar has increased to maybe 15 cedis or 14 cedis. Because of that, you cannot reduce your prices. It will affect you. Now, why is it that when you go to bring those things at 15 cedis and then you come, the dollar has fallen to 14 cedis? Why is it? Why is that? You know?
So, good question there, Abdullah. Thanks very much. Francis, you are next. Good morning.
Good morning, David.
Come, Francis.
Yeah. You see, it's the traders that have brought this thing upon themselves. Because if the dollar keep on increasing, they've forgotten that before the dollar goes to 17, they bought their goods at 16. So if you bought your goods at 16, the dollar goes to 17. Why do you increase your prices based on the 17? Now that it's decreasing, they don't want to decrease it. We are talking about free market economy. Yes, free market economy, I would say in Ghana here, it's not properly working because they have unions that they go to sit down and determine the prices that when you go to the market, each and everyone to sell their goods at a certain price. So you will not go to market and see somebody even reducing the goods by 1 cedi. If it is 16 cedis, they all sell the goods at that 16 cedis. So in Ghana here, I think the free market economy is not properly working because of the union that they have that they go there and sit down and determine the prices that they will sell the goods in the market. So please, they should stop doing that. If the thing goes down, they should reduce it. If it goes up, fine. If they will increase it, then they should equally reduce it if it goes down.
Thank you very much. And that was Francis there. Success, good morning.
David.
Success.
Yeah, David, good morning.
Good morning.
David, you see, the traders have never been fair to Ghanaians. When the dollar depreciates, they are very slow to reduce the prices. When the dollar depreciates, they are very quick to increase prices. I was at a food shop at a Doom buying, and all of a sudden, the adjoining shop owner just rushed in and whispered in the ears of this shop owner, and the dollar increase the price. I don't know why they do this to us.
Yourself, I don't know why they do it to us or Success. Let me speak to Osei, who's our final caller. Osei, good morning.
Good morning, Dave.
Say, boss.
Dave, my point is simple. The gentlemen in the studio, they are businessmen, they are entrepreneurs. And by businessmen, their maxim is they maximize profits. Do you get me? So they are doing this to us because the scarcity of the goods and services that they give they are selling to us. And if they will be fair to us, they will definitely reduce their prices. If they are not meant to milk Ghanaians and they are meant to help Ghanaians to grow the economy, they will reduce the prices other than their selfish interest of maximizing their profits. Thank you.
Much, Osei. I wish we could go on and on and on, but we have another interview. coming up here, but unfortunately, we cannot pick any more calls. Some of you sent in messages and voice notes. Let's take a listen to them.
Dave, good morning. Yes, with the appreciation of the city, it is the expectation of every consumer that prices of goods will come down, and that is even been admonished by Guta. But the reality is, we stock our shops with the high rates of the dollar, at the high rates of interest rates, at high rates of the import duties. So I don't think we can just reduce it, but it will be systematic, because definitely as we go along, those who have exchanged their money at the current rate, when they bring goods, they will definitely reduce it. So it will compel those who had stock earlier with the higher rate to also reduce it. But it will be gradual. It cannot be spontaneous.
That is Isaac. You see why a lot of people don't buy it like made in Ghana goods. Let's promote Ghanaian businesses. Because the ordinary Ghanaian need 3 more things. Look at the argument being espoused. It doesn't make sense to me. At 15 cities at the dollar rate. They say dollar now about 13 cities or 12 cities. Tesonema 12 cities are also baboka. I don't know. You're $2 anymore. If the dollar goes up, you don't espouse the same argument. When your item gets finished and you're going to purchase new ones, I know go to purchase it at the kind of dollar rate. No Canada no cross was at more, so you benefit. But then no cost, right? Even though you went to purchase the items at 13 cities at the dollar rate, but if the dollar goes up to 15 cities, that one there you find reason to increase the price of your items. That is why we buy from the Chinese. So they say China City, it be about Santa's roundabout. You can go there. You pay.
Good morning. This is Isaac. David, you see, I heard him talking about free market economy. What is he talking about? A free market economy doesn't wait for its association to tell them to reduce prices before they reduce prices. A free market economy is based on the demand of the market. Who in Ghana doesn't want price of goods to be reduced? It is for their interest, their parochial interest. Okay.
So they are ripping their customers off. Final words, Tony.
Yeah, Dave. You don't allow us to explain ourselves what to you.
You spoke.
But let me tell you, I always use my case in 2022 as an example.
We're in 2025.
Dave, listen to me. I ordered 3 containers from Japan, but then the exchange rate was 6.2. By the time the container arrives here, the dollar has gone to 15 point something. Every container was costing $50,000 US. Check the calculation. The money that I needed 88,000 Ghana cedis to make for every 10,000 that I had.
And the containers, don't you pay for them before they are?
No. Because of the goodwill between me and my customers, I only made the deposit and then they bring in the goods.
Why?
Yeah, it's not me.
No, so let me ask let me ask one more question.
Yeah.
You have agreed to us with us this morning.
Yeah.
That anytime the dollar goes up, you can immediately increase price. Yes. Now as we speak, it is at 13. Let's say 13.5.
Yeah.
I know that some of the traders might have changed their cedis into dollars. They're benefiting. The last bit is this: if by the time you finish selling these goods at the same high prices as they are, and then you intend to import the things that they come, the city is now, let's say, 10 cities. You have ripped us up some more.
Dave, that was the reason why I was telling you.
Well,
Dave, this is my last words. Listen, that was the reason why I was telling you that you don't have to worry yourself. The price will automatically adjust itself and will come down. Because
Tony, thank you.
As the goods comes in from now, based on the new rate, people are going to undersell those of us who have the old stock. So definitely people will be forced to sell their goods, because if you don't sell, you get the stock
for Guta. Tony, thanks very much for your time. Executive Secretary for Guta. Charles, what's my that's why?
You didn't give me my last word.
Take a last word.
Let me make a point. No business is profiteering. We don't enjoy doing it.
You heard your callers, you heard your
because we need to explain. You see, the focus of every business is about survival and sustaining the businesses. So when we are looking at our price build-up, we're looking at what we call the cost of replacement. If I'm able to sell, will I be able to restock at the same value and quantity? If the answers are not pointing to the right, you need to adjust yourself to ensure that you stay in business.
50 seconds.
As we are saying, we've seen some stability of price in the market, and we've seen some reduction as well. We will definitely respond to the dynamics in the market, but give us some time.
Yeah, more time.
Right.
Thank you very much. My final words, I can also have a final word.
Yeah.
My final word is this: as we speak, the dollar is 13.5.
Yeah.
Some of you have already changed dollars now.
Yeah.
As we speak, you're benefiting from the consumer by selling at that high price still. By the time you finish selling all those stocks you have, and you're going to import more things, do you know how much money you have made as businesses?
No, you're not.
You are not going to make any money.
Let's go on a break.
Kumasi, are you ready for the ultimate Sunday experience?